Hi, this is Gary Gunderson, New York Times bestselling author of Killing Sacred Cows, and I'm here at the private practice event, and I got to tell you, great people, and they did this thing called Wicked Smart, where you get all the different participants in the group to get up and in 60 seconds share the best practice that they have. One of the best things I've seen at an event, because you get access to all the information from all the other physical therapists in there about what they're doing that's working and boosting the bottom line. And, you know, the interaction last night at the cocktail party, I mean, people are sharing their best ideas. They're talking about what works for them. People are asking questions. I mean, very extraordinarily interactive. And, you know, I just saw people completely engaged, learning all the time, and it was really a value creation, content-rich event. So you got to be coming to stuff like this, otherwise you fall behind. You work on things way too long, and this is just a phenomenal place to be. So come be with Nitin and come figure out what you can do to increase your productivity, keep more of what you make, and have a lot more fun doing it.
I'm Richard Chu with Review Rehab in Chicago. We've come to the Nitin event this weekend in Las Vegas, and it's been fantastic. All of us have learned a lot, and we've got a lot of things to take back to Chicago to put into our practice. Most importantly, the Wicked has been just wicked. We've had a wonderful time. We've been able to contribute, and we've learned a lot from a lot of the other physical therapy practices, and we look forward to doing it again.
Hi, we're Tom and Barb Boyette from Katy, Texas. We are owners of Hope Rehab Katy Physical Therapy. And as attenders here, my first impression has been that the information and the resources we're able to see here is just packed with a lot of value. From my preconceived notions of coming here, my expectations have been met and exceeded by Nitin and all the other speakers and presenters. So there's been a lot of information. We even have more to go for tomorrow yet. So I'm pretty enthusiastic about the program as it's been presented so far.
The best part of the program for me is just being able to be interacting with all the other private practice owners that we've met here, and just to get some ideas of what they've implemented in their practices that's worked for them, and given us a lot of great ideas that are going to help us take our practice to the next level.
Overall, highly recommended. Well done.
Hey, my name is TJ Ablin from Longview, Washington, PT Northwest, and I came down here to this Private Practice Summit Conference. Quite honestly, I got all the emails from Nitin, and we just came here and decided to see what he had to say. So it's been a great conference so far. We've learned a lot about specific strategies to market your practice and specific strategies to retain patients. One of the best things that I've learned so far in this conference was the pre, during, and post patient retaining, and how you should alleviate or bring that time forward. And I would really recommend it for anybody. For the price that he charges for this conference, you're going to get a lot of great information that you'll actually be able to utilize.
My name's Daryl Lopez, and I run a small private practice in California. I recently came to this event, and my expectations have been exceeded. The information I've learned here will propel my clinic to the areas that I'm weak in. But I do feel that my value was well worth what I paid, and just mingling with other therapists is well worth your time. So I highly recommend you looking into this. If you're a private practice owner who's looking to grow your clinic or looking to fill in voids, I think this is one of the best courses you can take.
Hello, I'm Jeremiah Jorgensen with Center for Spine and Sport Rehab in Nebraska. What I was able to, actually my wife and I were able to gain from the course was kind of a wide range of information on looking at the financial side of the practice, as well as what we can do to grow in the future with the changes as far as on-site or off-site services, as well as what we need to do for some cash-paying services to continue to keep patients kind of engaged with our clinic. As far as what I would say for people that are looking to find something to help better their clinic, I feel that for the value, and when you come to this event, you get people that are in similar mindset of being entrepreneurial minded, typically a smaller practice setting, so you get people that can relate with what you're going through in the trenches versus being the real large clinics and trying to take something and downscale it. If something's leaving the clinic or leaving the practice come Monday morning, you can go and use in the clinic, and in the real life use of that is definitely well worth the cost.
Hi, I'm Heidi, and I work at Pearl Physical Therapy. We came here to this conference specifically. I came to learn more about office management, and I've gotten so much more than I expected. It's a phenomenal event. It's almost priceless. It's well worth the money. It's a first-class treatment from start to finish, and I have learned things that I didn't even know I needed to know. I highly recommend it, and you will be so glad that you came.
Hi, I'm Carrie Jorgensen with Center for Spine and Sport Rehab, and I came to this conference this weekend to learn more about how to improve our practice, and I have learned a lot of things that we're missing in our practice as a business owner and things that we need to improve on. I'm coming away this weekend with a lot of tools that I can immediately implement when we get back to our clinic, and a lot of areas that we need to focus on and work on. So I'm excited and hopeful about the future, and this has been a wonderful asset to us this weekend, and I strongly encourage anyone to be involved in this program and come to one of these retreats.
Hi, my name is Tobin Forbes. I'm from Stanton, Virginia. I've been in private practice for 6 months. This is the second course I've attended from Nitin. Extremely valuable, a lot of great information, more information than I can implement right away, but they're excellent ideas for new practice owners to really position yourself as an expert in your community. I highly recommend it for new practice owners. I can't say enough good things about the conference.
Hello, my name is Rhonda Russ, and I'm from Bentonville, Arkansas. I have a clinic there, Russ Physical Therapy, and I'm here in Vegas attending a course with Nitin. And I just want to say it has been a great experience, and I would highly recommend it to any clinician that owns their own practice. I have taken away so many tools that I'll be able to use in my clinic, and I'm excited to take those in and implement. So I'd highly advise it. Thanks.
My name is Don Dime from Portland, Oregon, and I came to this conference hoping to learn a lot about how to grow my practice, and I learned a lot of good tools on how to continue to empower my clinic for continued growth. So I think you should come too. You're going to learn a lot of those things, and maybe also land on your head. Thanks.
Hi, this is Mark Costas, and I just got done attending Nitin's event here in beautiful Las Vegas. I got to tell you, first of all, the accommodations were amazing, and so was the food, which was just the added bonus because Nitin's content was awesome. As usual, he came through and gave us much more content than the value or than the price of the event. So I hugely recommend this to anybody that's on the fence about attending any of Nitin's events or doing any further training with Nitin. He's a great trainer and coach, very motivational, and it was well worth the money and the time away from the family to be here. So thank you very much for your time.
Hi, I'm Blaine Liberato from Ventura, California. I came to the conference this weekend for some very specific things to fill some leaks in my practice, and I've actually gotten several things that will help close those leaks and will be able to impact my bottom line fairly quickly. And I would come back, and I would recommend that people actually come to see if there are some specific leaks that they need filling to and get those answers. That's it. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Jason Keel, and I'm here with the Private Practice Retreat in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm with a company called First Provider's Choice. We specialize in therapy, electronic health records, and practice management software. Just want to say a few words about this Private Practice Retreat. We attend a lot of these conventions nationwide on an annual basis where the therapists are coming for continuing education. I'm just noticing the content of this particular meeting. The speakers have just been phenomenal. It seems like this is all very useful and practical information the therapists can take back and use immediately. And the responses I'm seeing from the physical therapists here at the meeting is just incredible. Everybody's feeling like this has been a very powerful meeting. They're getting a lot out of it. Even myself, as somebody in this industry for over 20 years, I personally have got quite a bit out of the meeting myself too. So I just wanted to recommend this to any other therapists that are considering attending this meeting. It seems to be a very powerful and useful meeting, and the therapists are definitely enjoying being here. Thank you.
My name's Dallin Lovell. I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah. I own Balanced Body Physical Therapy. We are an outpatient orthopedic clinic. My wife and I came to this event with the idea of picking up a couple of ideas that we could use to market our business and market the products that we have. We were overwhelmed with the number of options that they gave us, a bunch of great ideas that we're able to use to immediately implement to attack our lack of referrals and to try and get with some physicians that previously I don't think that we would have been able to get into. So I think that the things that we have are going to help us build our practice, and I highly recommend this for any other private practitioners that are out there trying to grow the business.
G'day, I'm Mark Whitner from Mr. Physio Plus Clinic in Healesville, Victoria, Australia. I came to this clinic today and over the weekend to gain some access and some more ideas regarding my clinic, and so how I can build that. The whole idea is working out exceptionally well. The ideas that I've got off the website beforehand are all coming together. All the separate threads are now adding together in such a way that I'm sure that I'm going to be able to implement this into my clinic and then build upon that. And once I start building upon it, it's just going to go from strength to strength. And I thank Nick for the opportunity and his team. It's been a wonderful experience, and I hope to do it sometime again in the future. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kevin McGovern. I'm the owner of McGovern Physical Therapy in Massachusetts. I came to the private practice retreat to get some great marketing ideas, which I can implement immediately. Huge success, great time, great stuff I can implement right away, and it was great also mingling with other of my peers, getting some good best practice ideas. Thanks.
How you doing? My name is Brian Howlett. I work for McGovern Physical Therapy Associates. I'm actually Kevin's Vice President of Marketing, and I'm very excited to come here this past weekend just to hear all the exciting ideas how everyone is marketing their clinics. There's a lot of information. I'm just really excited to kind of go back, share that with people that I'm working with, and implement it in the field. The one thing I really get out of this meeting is just listen to the best practices, what's working for certain people in all different areas of the country. So I'm very excited about it. The one thing I really took away from it were his 20 ideas of marketing. As far the one thing I liked was marketing specifically to the physicians, having them in some of our marketing pieces, in the direct mailing. I really enjoyed it. So thank you. Had a great time, and I would definitely highly recommend it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nita with Balanced Therapy Services, and I am from San Jose, California. I had an awesome weekend. It was brilliant. I'm on fire. I look forward to going back home, back to my practice tomorrow, and igniting everything that I learned. I hope to implement. I got a lot of new tools today, and I will certainly take it back and certainly come back again. I think this is a must-do for every private practice owner, especially if you're starting off like I did. Thank you very much. This was fantastic.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Pearl from Pearl Physical Therapy in Plattsburgh, New York. I'm here in Vegas with Neaton and his group at a private practice retreat, and just have spent the last couple of days learning about how to do my business better. There's been some fabulous speakers, some really great business owners that have been sharing, kind of cutting edge, real dynamic and integrative things that they're doing in their businesses to increase their business. The number one thing I just got out of this recently from one of the speakers was 2 great ways to find a new PT. And so posting jobs on Craigslist and on Facebook to find a spectacular PT to join my new office. I will be doing on the flight back to Plattsburgh in just a couple hours. Thanks so much, Ian, for a great weekend.
I'm Gina Dree. I'm from Anchorage, Alaska. This month is my first year anniversary of opening my own clinic, Eastside Physical Therapy, and I'm at a point in my growth where I've got enough patients coming in and I'm making a profit, but I'm working too hard, and I needed to get direction and focus on how to move the practice forward and get my dream, which was to not have to work all the time and still be able to have time with my family. And the course here has given me so many tools to be able to have that focus and that direction and the ideas that are outside of the box, where I know that I can move forward and have a more successful business, and I just have to figure out what I'm going to do with all of the revenue now, how I'm going to be reapplying that. So that's really exciting. But one of the best parts is all of the combined knowledge that you have here with all of the different backgrounds and expertise. There are so many people with so much experience, and they're willing to share with you. And I've made so many really great contacts that I think are going to make my business even more successful. And it's kind of a scary thought, but a good thought.
Hey, this is Guillaume from South Florida. I'm here because I want to open my own business. I came to the 2012 private practice retreat, and I've learned so much that that prepares me to get ready. So when I open from day one, I know what to do. I'm so happy that I made this trip to Las Vegas. I'm excited. Ron helped me a lot. So I had a great time. I learned a lot, and this is definitely money well spent, and you do not want to miss this. If you're out there, you're skeptical about it, I'm telling you, take it for me that this is a very important meeting, that a retreat that you should be part of for your practice, for your business. Yeah, next time you see this retreat, just make sure you get involved.
Hi, I'm Dimple Singh. I came to this conference with a lot of hopes on learning how to grow my practice, and Nitin and his team have been excellent on all the topics that they have covered. The one main thing I'm taking from this conference is to let loose of my self-inflicting limitations, and number two, I know what to do to get all my referrals increased from now on.
My name is Andrew Vertson from Orange County, California. Came to this weekend knowing I would gain some new experience and some new insight. I've come away from this weekend with a wealth of knowledge. My head is spinning with all the new ideas I can go in and implement in my practice tomorrow to make a change.